Like, you are fat. Just because you got a fat ass doesn't make you smaller. It doesn't make you thick.
Hey y'all, welcome back to the Just a Girl Show. My name is Janine. If you are new here, if you're new to the channel, of course hit that subscribe button, turn your notifications on so you never miss an episode. And if you are a subscriber, welcome back to the channel. So BBL culture is just, it's still thriving and it's going to probably live on for I don't know how long, okay? But we've seen these BBLs, they be looking a mess. We've normalized, and I've talked about this on this channel many times, in the Black community, we've normalized being thick. We've normalized being unhealthy. We call thick, what's fat, thick, and it's not cute. There's nothing healthy about it. There's nothing that looks good about it. And then we go get these surgeries, and then we just do all these things to pretend like everything's fine, right? We, in the Black community, especially amongst, us women, we have, I do believe, I'm a whole men accountable in this. I do believe that men added to the conversation of, oh, she thick, right? And we just have built on that. Now you have the women who are convincing women who are just fat, and I'm gonna just say, I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just saying what it is. Women who are fat, we're using the term thick, and it's not that. The words are being used so loosely that anybody can be thick, but nobody's fat. That's where we are. Everybody's thick, but nobody's fat. I'm going to share this video for y'all, and we're going to come back and talk about it because Queen Naija, who actually was just getting fat, has decided to remove some of her BBL for the second time. And we want to just go into this. So let me share this first video for y'all. We're going to come back and talk about it.
In the Black community, if your waist and your stomach is smaller than your hips and your boobs, like if you're shaped like a number 8, right? Coke bottle, no matter what weight you're at, people are gonna call you thick instead of fat. I forgot the name of that TikToker, but she was like drenching her Chipotle with bullshit, and everybody was like, oh, you're gonna be so big, and everybody was like, saying what it was, and she gets on here and she records her body, right? Big old booty, big old boobs, but her waist was smaller than both of those combined, like both of those. Okay, cool, you're shaped like an 8, but nonetheless you're still big. Like, you are fat. Just because you got a fat ass doesn't make you smaller. It doesn't make you thick. That's not what thick is. You're a fat girl, you just got a tiny waist. And I think that's why us as a people get so goddamn big and no one says anything, because before you know it, like, you're thick, and then all of a sudden you're fat, and you're like, how the fuck did I get fat? Just like now, like, I be telling my friends, I'm like, damn, I gained weight. Like, I'm big. And they're like, you're not big, you're thick. Just because my ass is fat doesn't make me thick. I mean, like, let me nip it in the butt now before I get too big, and now I really am a big girl.
So I appreciate her honesty. I appreciate a woman being able to say, we're losing it. As I said, the words we can't keep using these words so loosely, because we have our friends, right, as she said, who tell you that, girl, you thick, you look good, your butt big, look at your hips, your hips are, your waist is smaller than your hips and your boobs, so you think that you have a Coca-Cola bottle shape body, right? Because the waist is small, the hips is big, but it's not. It's still, it's just a lot of weight that you should not be carrying for a lot of these women, right? So for her, she said, I know I'm getting bigger. I know I need to lose weight. I know I want to get my frame together. I want to just overall be healthy. But we have the people around us who tell us, you ain't fat, you're just thick. And thick is celebrated. Thick is what the men once loved, I guess, or when it was still true thickness. Now it's just, like I said, everybody's thick, but nobody's fat. According to the women, right? Everybody looks good. Body's always tea, no matter how they look, unfortunately, right? So as I said, Queen Naija, she decided to go and remove her BBL, and I'm going to share a clip of her talking about her removing it, and just come her commentary about regretting her BBL and just how she's looked prior to the second reduction.
I think think I regret. Yes, I do.
not
I do regret
clip
it.
that, y'all.
I do regret it. Never mind. I do regret it. Because if I would have just got my TT, I would have been straight.
Yeah. No, honestly,
I would have been straight.
a nice butt.
I did have a nice butt.
BBL.
I had a nice butt. But the thing was, I had those love handles on my back that made my butt appear long.
Why come they can't take the love handles out?
They could have just did that. They could just did the love handles and that's it. And it's like, it's done. It's done. I'm big. You can see all of my back, all of my sides, my obliques. You can see it in my arms. You can tell the difference from when I was in the gym working out and eating from 12 to 9 and not eating cookies every day. You can see the difference in my body. I can see it when I stand there in the mirror. I came out looking the same. I got fat taken out, my butt and my hips. Since we're all here. Because I keep seeing people saying, why don't you just reduce it? Why don't you? I already went. I went in 2024 in the beginning of the year. I went and it didn't do much of a difference. No, the doctor didn't mess up. The booty was just there. So for y'all to keep sitting up here telling me, oh, just go get it. No, I'm not going there again. I'm not getting put to sleep. I look great. Right now, I feel like I look great. As long as I like eat right and work out, make sure I get my steps in. The morning of my surgery, I'm about to go get my BBL reduced. Finally doing it. These are going to be shaved down. These hips, this butt, we're going to take it down a little.
So yeah, for her say she regretted it. She got it done for the second. I think she got it done initially in 2019 or something, 2020 years ago. Got it reduced. Tried to get it reduced in 2024. Obviously, this is what they do. They keep gaining weight. So you're getting fat added. Again, you're looking thick. Now you're just getting big. She started to look so wide and just a big girl. Okay, very shapely because you have that smaller waist, but your hips are big, your back is big, your arms are big, you're big, right? So she's talked about just not being confident and just not liking the way she looks because of just this BBL that she wish she would have never gotten. But again, you get programmed by the media, by society, by you're in that music world that all the girls is your starter packet. You got to get a BBL. Right. So for her to come out and say, I'm going to do it again, because clearly I'm getting bigger and my hips are looking wider. It goes beyond thick at this point. Right. We're just big. Again, these women are short. They're 5'1", 5'2", carrying around 175, 80 pounds of weight, which is a lot for someone's body. And then we know all the health risks. But again, because you have women who are saying, girl, you look good. You look great. Have y'all seen Lotto, how thick and big she looks? And I'm not just talking about her from her pregnancy, she's, carrying a baby, but just how that weight they butts be looking so big and nasty because they're getting so I don't know what about that fat being added into their butt and stuff and hips does, but it magnifies everything. So then it's just again, you're going beyond the thickness. And again, what they're going to do, a lot of them go back and get surgery. We see Cardi B, his butt's all big. It's just nasty. We're taking it out because we've normalized this thickness, and women continue to make women think you look good. You look great. You look amazing. Again, everybody's thick, but nobody's fat. And we know that this is not a healthy way to live. So, Queen Naija made a decision to do it again because clearly she doesn't like the way that she looks. And I know that the more that I get bigger, the more this is going to get bigger. But it's we need to also be mindful of how we are carrying ourselves weight wise, what we're eating, how we're, just how we're maneuvering. I also do think that she's not as active or just, she's not really present. Right? She's not on a road performing. She's not probably moving as much as she used to be. So that also doesn't help with weight gain and, just your body changing and all those things. So I just think the combination of just society when it comes to Black women and what thick is and all of that. And again, we know our obesity rates are very high. We know that, a lot of us are overweight. Majority of Black women are obese, overweight, things like that. So I think it's important for us to take things like this, especially for young girls watching who are all waiting to get their BBLs and, 21, 22 years old with a BBL and haven't even had children, just going through all these things that are major surgeries, life-threatening surgeries. And then it just, we keep going for round 1, round 2, round 3. Like, and it's just like, this is unhealthy. It's not safe. But again, we keep trying to get this thickness and it can go left. So we need to be mindful. Queen Naija, baby, was just getting fat. I'm sorry. Like, the thickness is going, and we need to be mindful. So let me know your thoughts on this topic in the comments. Please drop it down below. Share what you think. Like the video, of course. Subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys in the next episode soon. Bye.